So, what is up everybody, and welcome to a Maplestory Let's Play. So, I decided to talk over this whole beginning part because there's nothing really important in this whole first segment, at least story-wise. It's just a bunch of tutorials and introductions and stuff, and well, it's kind of boring. Plus, it kind of lets me introduce myself. So, who am I? I am ThePIushster, and I guess I'm not too original. I had to use an I instead of an L, and it didn't look bad at first until I saw that that the I actually stands out sometimes, and it doesn't look like an L like I planned to. But whatever. I guess I'm not that original. So, what do I plan to do in this Let's Play? Well, I hope it's something no one has done before, because I plan to go through the whole Maplestory, well, story. I looked around to see if anybody had done this before, but from what I could tell, no one had really gone through the quest. What I did find was, like, boss runs and a lot of grinding videos, and I personally find those kind of boring, because nobody wants to see the same person grind the same monsters for like 3 videos, and like, what are they even gonna talk about? Grinding about the same monsters for 3 videos? Whatevers. So, well, in my videos, I'm pretty sure there'll be a point where I'll have to grind for whatever reason. So I do plan to edit all that stuff out because, well, it is boring. Wouldn't want to bore you guys by having to watch me grind the same monster over and over. I'll probably just highlight what you need for the quest or whatever. And yeah. So, well, in case anyone has done this idea, I guess I say I'm sorry. But even if they have, I still plan to do the whole questing thing, just for giggles. So I plan to take this fresh character with no funding or giving myself any gear or any assistance or any of that stuff. Cause there's really no challenge in going through the quest if I was gonna power myself up and stuff like that. So yeah. So I plan to go out through all of Maplestory's quests and possibly reach 200. I'm not too sure. If I finish all the quests, that'll be fine with me. And the class I chose for this playthrough is a pirate class, and I plan to take them through the book route, just because I always thought they were pretty cool. And although I'm kind of sad to see that they took off their super transform, because I kind of like their super transform, pretty Super Saiyanish. I was actually gonna make a female character just because I like their super transform over the male one, but I guess now that they don't have it, there's really no point to it anymore. So I just chose this guy. So right here I'm just going through all the intro quests. Pretty sure everyone has done these before. I do mess up in one of these quests. I think I accidentally skip a peg or something, and I have to go back. That's kind of embarrassing, but it was just one mistake. I didn't feel like going back or anything. I think this guy's actually one of the more respected quest guys in Maplestory, because everybody wants this chair for some reason. It's like the standard chair that everybody has. And right here I put some points into nimble feet, and it's not like you're gonna be using the 3 snails or whatever it's called. It's not really that useful. I chose recovery just because it comes in handy sometimes. So one thing I'm not too sure about just yet is what exactly do I plan to do? Maybe I'll let viewers decide once I get any viewers. It's kind of funny. It's like I'm talking to nobody, but it's actually like future viewers. And I don't even know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I'm not too sure if I'm gonna do a live commentary or and then just edit like the boring grinding stuff, or in case I have to find an item with a rare drop, I wouldn't post hours of me grinding for the same item. Or I'm not sure I'll do post commentary, although I'm not too sure how that would work. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I think to start with, I'll probably do post commentary, as this feels much easier, at least for right now. And I didn't see many quest guides online, so, and I'm also pretty sure that not everybody wants to hear me talk over this thing. So I'm not sure if I'll just do my own thing, and then in another video I'll try and break down the quest for whoever doesn't want to listen to me or whatever. And then I don't know, I'll put text or something just to make some quests easier. I probably wouldn't do this for every quest, especially the beginning ones, because they're pretty straightforward. It's kill a monster and bring back whatever item they request from you. So yeah. So, geez, I'm kind of running out of things to talk about. This video's pretty long. Well, at least it's pretty long for somebody doing this for the first time. So yeah. So I guess one thing I should say is I hope nobody's expecting big damage from my character, since a new character. I forgot the pig. Because I'm obviously not gonna do tremendous damage, and that's not the point of this series either. The point is not to I guess do extreme amounts of damage. Maybe I'll show boss runs. I don't know. I guess only future could tell. But yeah, I definitely don't plan to have a real overpowered character. It's mostly just to go through the story. I actually don't even know if Maplestory has a story. So that's why I kind of want to do this. Kind of wanted to do this for myself. But since I didn't see anyone else do this, I guess I could share it with you guys. And also not sure how tough this is gonna be. I guess obviously I'm gonna have to do some off-camera grinding and stuff like that. So if you see a meso spike or anything like that, or meso decline, probably means I did some off-camera grinding or whatnot to help me out, you know? I don't plan to show every bit of detail. Well, mostly just the quest stuff. Probably also cut out any traveling time and stuff like that. And here I'm just being silly. This video's kinda silly. The reason I'm doing all these intro quests, even though you could just skip to the Java Advanced and stuff like that, it's because they give you a lot of pots. And since I'm not gonna grind, since I'm not gonna fund myself, I'm gonna need a lot of pots in the beginning. And especially since I won't have any money. Oh yeah, it's another thing. Another thing I was thinking about, I'm not too sure just yet, is maybe I'll try to do a merchanting guide. Man, like those beginner taxi prices. So I don't know how to merchant myself, but I was planning to learn. Pretty sure it's not too hard. I probably won't post any videos of me failing in the beginning of merchanting, but once I get the hang of it, I guess I could I could do a video on how I learned how to merchant. People are interested. I have seen there's other merchanting tutorials and stuff like that, but sometimes they go over prices, and you don't really want to go over prices in a video because Maplestory's economy is always changing. So yeah, I don't really want that in the video, because if someone sees it like months later or a year later, well, those prices are gonna be super outdated. Also, I hope it doesn't reflect on quests, because quests don't seem to change that much, but I don't know. Hopefully they don't. From what I've seen, mostly quests stay the same. Maybe the experience gets moved around, or the rewards or whatever. But from what I saw, quests are generally the same as they always have been. So this is one of the reasons why I got nimble feet for long stretches of traveling like this. And it's not gonna be too long from when I get the speed boost that these guys get, but at least it's helpful for these lower levels. So here I was just curious what this part-time job thing was. So yeah, I think that's reaching the end of this introductory video. I think I just fool around here for a while for some reason. I think I checked this guy out to see if he had any new quests, but it seems like the same old stuff. Also, excuse me if I'm doing any newbie mistakes. I haven't played this game in a while, and I wanted to get back to it, and that's pretty much what sparked up this whole video idea of mine. Cause I didn't want to just go through it. I just want to go through it like any other time I would. So I think this is the end of my video. So I guess I'll see you guys in part 1 of my Let's Play. Laters.